Hey, what is going on, Pokemaniacs? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lucario and today I bring you the week number 2 battle for the IDL. Unfortunately, I was unable to get the win on my first battle, but you know what? I think it was a very entertaining battle. If you guys haven't watched it, I'm actually gonna be leaving the link to that battle in the description down below for you guys to enjoy. Now, like I mentioned, I did not win. However, I feel like I battled very well and I created a very entertaining battle for you all. And I still feel like a winner, because I learned a lot. And my opponent was Zagmander, who is an incredible Pokemon trainer. So I'm actually very comfortable with the outcome. And for week number 2, I will be facing the Slowpokes, and the captain for this team is Ape Raider. We have faced him many times. I think I had the best battle in the entire channel up against him. Honestly, it is when I used the Lapras up against his item bundle, and I feel like that was a really brilliant move on my part, because the Lapras does wall the item bundle very well. And before we go into a team preview and team predictions, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel because it really does help a lot, guys. Now, without further ado, let's go into team preview and team predictions. Alrighty then, guys, here we are. So this is my opponent's team. So he's got the Volcanion, who is his Tera Captain. So my opponent had the audacity to invest 19 points on this one Tera Captain. So we'll see how that works for him. So yeah, he's got the Volcanion, the Staraptor, the Ribombee, the Hippowdon, the Hisuian, the Decidueye, the Houndstone, the Bisharp, the Lycanroc, the Velusa, the Hisuian Sneasler, and the all-powerful Pikachu. Why not, right? So let's go ahead and try to predict what my opponent will be bringing here, shall we? Alright, so first and foremost, I think my opponent is going to be bringing, obviously, the Volcanion, because that's his, OP Pokemon. And then he will also be bringing the Decidueye, because I feel like the Decidueye can hit my Arboliva for super effective. It can hit my Komala for super effective, and then it can also hit my Quagsire for a one-hit kill, and then it can also hit my Terrakion. So the Decidueye does provide my opponent with a lot of offensive capabilities for sure. Next, I think my opponent will be bringing the Staraptor. Perhaps this one Staraptor will be Choice Scarf, maybe with a reckless ability, just to bring some power into his team. I have used the Raptor before like that, and I got to say that it truly hits really hard. And if you pair up with the Ribombee, and you go for a Sticky Web, you don't really need the Choice Scarf. And you can even decide to go for a Choice Band, to cause even more damage. But we'll see. I think that for now, my opponent is going to be bringing the Staraptor Choice Scarf for sure. For the other Pokemon, I think my opponent is going to be bringing the Houndstone. So I feel like the Houndstone, it can provide some bulk to my opponent. He can Willow, and then he can just wear me down like that. I'm actually very afraid of this one Pokemon in particular. Next, like I mentioned, I think my opponent is going to be bringing the Ribombee, to perhaps set up the Sticky Webs, do some switcheroos, perhaps some Moonblast, Stun Spores. There's so many things that the Ribombee can do. And the Ribombee also learns the energy balls, so it can hit my Quagsire. And then last but not least, my opponent, I think he's gonna be bringing the Hippowdon for disruption. I believe that he's gonna be doing the Stealth Rock, Slack Off, and then for disruption, the Whirlwind to you know, just get some residual damage with the Stealth Rock. But we'll see. We'll see. For now, I think these 6 Pokemon are gonna be making an appearance. And alrighty guys, so for me I'm gonna be using this 6 Pokemon. You know, the team is just very similar to what I used on week number 1. The only change that I'm making is the Talonflame, and the reason why I'm bringing the Talonflame is to hit the Houndstone for super effective damage. And no, I will not be bringing the Grimmsnarl dual screens for now. I think that is too predictable. So I'm gonna keep it the same, you know, a little bit offensive with the Thunder Wave, and then the Parting Shot has a support move. For now, this is gonna be my team, so let's go ahead and jump into the battle.
Oh, I'm unbeatable. Walking down this endless highway, with nothing but my friends beside me. We'll never give in, we'll never rest. Advanced battle is the ultimate test from the earth.
Yeah, I don't want to stay in right here. Alright, yeah, let's go for the Quagmire. Alright, here comes the Quagmire. Let's see what my opponent decided to do. Will-O-Wisp. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna use this opportunity and then go for spikes. Let's see, who does my opponent have that wants to like retreat? I don't see anybody dangerous. Also, I don't see anybody who can remove hazards. I could be wrong though. Alright, who's coming in? The Jet Li? Okay, fair enough. Alright, there's the spikes. Oh, this guy can actually do a defog. Alright, that Will-O-Wisp is gonna be really annoying. Let's go into a Talonblaze. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, here comes the Talonblaze. Let's see what my opponent decided. Oh, Rock Tomb? Bro. That was a great play on my opponent's part. Like, that's all I could say, honestly. Do I retreat? Or do I just stay in? Let's Flare Blitz. Let's just sack the Talonblaze right here. Let's see what my opponent decided to go for. Bluey? Who is that? Oh, okay, fair enough. This Flare Blitz should do a lot. Alright, it doesn't get the kill, but that's fine. Oh, I do get the burn. Alright, good stuff. So my Talonflame is gonna go down, but he did a good chunk of damage to the Bisharp. Alrighty, what should I do right here? Let's see. Do I bring the Quagmire and then Spikes again? Yeah, I think that's the best thing I can do right now. Just try to set up as many hazards as I can. Let's go for another Spikes. Perhaps I should have gone for a Toxic. Ah, he's gonna hide that. Alright, that's fine. Alright, he's gonna go down due to the Rocky Helmet. Oh, I got flanched. Dang it. That second layer of the second layer of spikes would have done a lot of damage. It is what it is, I guess. I mean, we kind of got a like Hex, you know. I get the burn, but he got the flinch, so we're pretty even right now. Sparky. Alright, I'm gonna go for Oliva, because I'm pretty sure this Pikachu has a grass type move. Alright, here's the Oliva. Alright, this charge. Does that get the para? It does. Dang it. Alright, I do get the Seed Sour activated. Ready. Who does my opponent have that wants to take an Earth Power? I guess the Staraptor and the Hisuian, the Decidueye. So right here, I'm actually gonna go for a Hyper Voice. Volt Switch. Alright, that's not gonna do. Hopefully, I won't get paralyzed here. Like, I really need this Hyper Voice to hit. More than likely, the Staraptor is gonna be coming in. Or maybe the Hisuian Decidueye. Yeah, the Decidueye. Alright, fair enough. Alright, there's the damage for the spikes. Ah, come on! That sucks. I mean, that sucks, straight up. Alright, let's go for the Float Main right here. Although, he's got the Rock Tomb, so that would do a lot of damage to the Float Main. You know what, I'm actually gonna stay in, and then hope to hit the Alluring Voice. Triple arrow. Dang it. Alright, that gets the kill. Ah, son of a gun. That sucks. Alright, let's go for my Dreadlock right here. Okay. Then I'm gonna Thunder Wave or Spirit Break. Let's Thunder Wave. Alright, I do manage to hit it. Alright, it could not move. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, let's go for the Spirit Break, see how much this is gonna do. That does a lot of damage. Good stuff. That doesn't matter. And he does paralyze once again. Alright, good stuff. Alright, things are looking good for me. The field goes away right about now. What does my opponent have that wants to take a Spirit Break? Nobody. Alright, Spirit Break. Alright, he's gonna retreat. Who's gonna take the Spirit Break right now? The Snittler. How much is this gonna do? Let's find out. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Let's Parting Shot. Oh, I did not know there was a thing. Is this gonna be enough for the kill? It will. That is insane. That's a great play by my opponent's part. Dang it. Do I bring the Quagmire and then Herb Power? Yeah, sure. Things are not looking great for me right now. Herb Power. Yeah, let's Herb Power right here. Alright, he's gonna retreat the Snittler. Who's gonna be coming in? Jet Li. Alright, he's gonna be damaged by the spikes and then by the Herb Power. Is this gonna be enough for the kill? Down. That sucks, honestly. That sucks. That's all I can say. Should I retreat here? Yeah, I'm gonna go into the float main. Should I go into the float main? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, my opponent is making some really big predictions, honestly. Alright, he's getting rid of the spikes. That's pretty smart. Do I Hex or do I predict the switch? Alright, let's Hex. Alright, I do get the kill right here. Alright, here comes the Sparky. Oh no. Alright, let's Destiny Bond. Discharge, okay. Oh, that gets the kill? That is insane. I thought I could live. Oh, apparently not. Alright, here's the Quagmire. Alright, Herb Power. Grass Knot. Is that enough for the kill? It will. Dang it. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this one, unfortunately. I mean, all I can do is Venomotor. Yep, let's Venomotor right here. Shift Gear. Perhaps I should have gone for the Tera right there. But then, you know, he can do a Grass Knot. I don't want to be as predictable. Now he's gonna retreat. Wow, is he gonna... Oh, is this gonna be a Mirror Herb one? If that's the case, I am so screwed. Let's see. It is. Alright. That's a great move on my opponent's part. Alright, let's... Iron Head? Yeah, that's all I can say. My opponent has played really, really well, honestly. Close combat, how much is that? Alright, that is a lot of damage. Oh boy. Is this gonna be enough for the kill? It will. Alright. I mean, what can I say? You know, my opponent just read me like an open book, basically. So this is gonna be loss number 2 for me, unfortunately. Alright, here comes the Volcanion. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta go for a high horsepower. I mean, he's obviously going to Tera Dart right here, so let's do the same thing and then high horsepower. Alright, so there's my Tera Ground. Alright, here comes the second Tera. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. How much is this gonna do? Ah, he avoided the attack. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, GG's to my opponent. And I do want to thank you all so much for watching and wish you a good rest of your week. Take care.